Hello everyone and welcome back to a Rwby reaction video. We're on volume 7 chapter 4, I believe. Last episode we had the whole dust mine thing, and I believe Ilya's, the place where Ilya's parents died. And we had all the Aesops, who I still think are going to be the bad guys at the end of the series. Still think they're working for Watts, but we will see. But yes, so this episode, I have no idea what's going to happen. We defeated the Geist last episode, and Harriet said that Ruby's semblance wasn't like other speedsters and that there was more going on, which is very interesting. So I'm curious to see where this is going to go, but have a feeling we're going to see a bit more Ironwood this episode, or I'm hoping we are anyway, so we will see. But without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Don't know what the hell that was. Most likely not going to see those outfits again. This is really quiet for me right now. There we go. I do this every single video. Good old Ironwood. Well, we say that, we'll see, because of the whole... See, this bit is the bit that always gets me and makes me think that the ops are working for Watts. And since last episode, they made us, like them, I guess. Like, it's a bit worrying. So, are they going to be the good guys, or are they going to be the bad guys? We'll have to wait and see, but... At the moment, they're making us like them too much, which is just a concern. Oh! Isn't the Rev... I don't know. Oh, hello, we got buffering. Are we going to see Amity Coliseum anytime soon? That's a question. Okay, so is this them heading back? Oh, I like the music. Amity, literally, as I say it, is this... It literally, as I say it. Wow, okay. Ooh, hello. Rebels? Is that sheep faunus as well? Pretty cute. Ah, okay, so they are literally just leaving. Cool. So launch site is prepared, I guess. Oh my god.
Incredible. Oh, the way you took down that Geist without needing to plan your tactics out, you just knew exactly what to do.
Well, Aesops are handpicked to
Enough
perfectly
practice.
complement one another, so we can focus on our assets and leave our liabilities behind.
Some of us are all asset, zero liability. Yeah? Think I've got some liabilities, Elm?
Your brains, for one.
Oof.
Oh. You did ask.
Hi! Do you need a new best friend? Our pair name can be... Perfect complementary teamwork. Oh,
Great.
yeah. I want to have my friends' backs just like that.
Friends. This isn't the schoolyard, kid.
Thunder thighs.
Oh.
But I mean, when you go through so much with someone, it kind of changes things, doesn't it?
We get along well enough, sure. I count on them to keep me alive.
Oh dear.
They do the same. But that's a job. We don't confuse the two.
Wow.
Speaking of the job, duty ever beckons. You all hang back a second.
What do you guys want to do when we get back to Atlas? Sightseeing? Oh, what should we visit first?
How about our beds?
Come on, guys! This is a great time to go exploring. We haven't done that in so long.
Ruby, we just explored a whole continent on foot before flying to this one.
True.
Yeah, but it was only the boring parts.
We almost died.
Hey, heads up.
Can I get the team leaders over here? There's something I'd like to discuss with you. You too, Crow. I need you on the ground, but be subtle. If people see too many huntsmen milling around, they'll get nervous. And Clover, don't take Marrow.
He seems more like a normal one, whereas the rest of them seem a bit...
More of the same, unfortunately. Someone in Mantle is taking out public leaders who speak out against Atlas.
Shit.
Specifically, people who speak out against me. It didn't look like a pattern at first, but this is the third murder of its kind in the last week.
Oh, fuck.
Wait a minute. That's the guy that rode with us after we were arrested.
He died?
Your opposition in Mantle dropping dead isn't exactly...
Oh, no. We know how this is gonna
I'm
go.
not really worried about my public image, but it is causing unrest. I think someone's trying to frame me. And
Yeah, no
by
shit.
extension, Atlas. And it's working.
Well,
Well, it's
if it
not
wasn't
hard
for
to
Bardo
work, you've
making
pissed
you
enough
so mad,
people off.
People probably wouldn't be so quick to blame you for everything else.
Huh.
Sir.
No, you're right. Things in Mantle have been hard to manage lately. I'm not blind to its issues. In fact, that's what I want to talk to you about. With the launch of this mobile communications tower and tensions down in Mantle, I think there's a lot of good your teams can do here. What? Already?
Rebellion?
Here? No, it's fine. Let him land. I'll deal with him myself.
Who?
More?
Oh, no.
No,
Weiss's father.
this one's an Atlas problem.
Oh, no. Oh, I like the ship. That is a nice design.
So let me get this straight, James. In addition to this nonsensical embargo of yours crippling my business, you've also decided you have the authority to commandeer private property? When the council hears about this, you will never—
Actually, I've already informed them. As this is now the site of a classified military operation, it didn't even require a vote.
Didn't require a vote.
You might want to brush up on council law before you lose this upcoming election, Jacques. Now, I've allowed you to land here once as a courtesy. The next time, it won't be a friendly reception.
Lately, you seem to forget who your friends
This isn't
really
gonna go
are.
down
You
well.
need to get that council seat, James, and maybe then you—
Yep, there we go.
You roped my missing daughter into these schemes of yours too? How long has she been back in Atlas? Did Winter know about
It was
this?
my decision to come here. Just like it was my decision to leave. Or have you forgotten all about that?
If you think I'm one to forget anything, girl, then you've misjudged the man your father is.
Believe me, I know exactly the kind of man you are.
How dare you speak to me that way? I have half a mind to—
Half a mind to what, Jacques?
Weiss is still wearing the Atlas
You know,
colours, I just realised.
Your mother was devastated when you left.
Oh, asshole.
Didn't leave her room for days. You know how she gets when she's upset.
Come on.
I knew one day you would overextend your reach. I didn't come here to beg for an abandoned mine. I came here to thank you for personally handing me the noose to hang you. You'll regret this. So these are the little friends you threw everything away for.
Not friends. Family.
More family than you'll ever be, mate. Still love the design of that ship, even though he's a complete arse.
Oh, now you
Yay!
show up, Winter. You just missed Father. I wouldn't say I missed.
Did we not start yet?
Apparently, we haven't.
Start what?
Yay!
It goes without saying that this arena holds a significance to all of us. It's only fitting that we should be able to reconvene
The place where
here,
Penny died.
now, when the world needs to be brought together more
Technically.
than ever. The road you traveled from our first meeting hasn't been easy. You fought for your school and your friends at Beacon. You fought for the world and the innocent at Haven Academy and beyond. You faced down terrors people can't even fathom. That's not the behavior of students.
Nope.
It's the behavior of huntsmen and huntresses.
The certified huntsman?
Wait. What is this?
You are being granted your huntsman licenses. Today.
I know
Wow.
this is coming a little ahead of schedule, but brothers know you deserve it. I only regret that I couldn't do something a little more ceremonious for the occasion.
We're honored, General Ironwood. But
Jeez.
you really don't have to do
Please, with the threat of Salem still out there, and tensions rising in our kingdom,
This is just
I
making them
certainly could
feel
use more
worse, isn't
trustworthy
it?
fighters by my side. I should be so lucky to have all of you. It's okay. It's a big moment. And what better way than to celebrate here? When this tower is ready and communications are back up and running, we'll tell the world about Salem and face down whatever comes at us after that. Together.
If they agree to it.
That's just about all the pomp I have in me. If you'll excuse me, I have to get back to running this operation.
Ironwood?
Well then, enjoy your
Ruby,
cake.
come on.
Your speech outros are improving, sir.
After everything we've been through, I almost forgot this is what I wanted in the first place.
When Beacon fell, I didn't think this would even be possible.
It almost feels trivial now.
Does this sound a little bit off there?
Lighten up a little. Enjoy yourselves for a change. You've earned it.
Finally, someone said it. Let's kill some cake, huh? Because I can eat 2 slices before Ren even eats 1.
Of course you could.
Who says I can't? Who says it, huh?
Nora, nobody is arguing with you about this.
We know. Nice. That is a colourful cake. Ah, that's where that meme came from. Okay, cool.
It's definitely a lot to take in.
Which part? The finally getting the Atlas part? Getting your license part? Or the not quite disclosing everything to Ironwood part?
Ooh.
Or all of the above?
Rub salt in the wounds.
All of the above. I'm trying to do what I think is best, but I really can't tell if what's best is what's right. Or if I'm no different from Oz.
Ruby, Oz only trusted himself with the
True.
whole truth. You're trusting others, but you're making sure they prove themselves first. I think that's a pretty big difference.
I hope so. This says I'm a huntress now. But I don't feel like I know much more than I did at Beacon.
That feeling never goes away. Your mom, Summer, would be proud of you.
Her last mission. Was that another Oz secret?
Ooh.
There were a lot of those back in our day. But this one was a Summer secret. When she didn't come back, Osmond seemed just as in the dark as myself and your father. Still, who knows what he may have hidden from us over the years.
What do
She
you think
could
she
use
would
gin.
have done? If she learned the truth about Salem. That she can't be destroyed.
Pressed on, I think.
Is Summer
Like
actually
you.
dead?
She was always the best of us. A bit of a brat, though. But hey, I like brats.
Ah.
Hey, Ruby! Come check this out!
I'll leave that bit to the end.
Oh my gosh, is that a mission board? It's an app now?
Oh, for God's sake.
Stop an underground crime ring. Do I get to go undercover?
Hey.
This makes a difference. Normally it's the other way around.
Smells like fresh meat.
That's odd. I don't smell meat. Neither do I.
You know what? Never mind.
Let me get this straight. You've only been official for an hour now, and you're already looking for huntsman work?
To be fair, we've been official for a whole 57 minutes.
I'd like to remind you all that the real mission here is ensuring the successful launch of the communications tower. True, but we can also keep training and improving by helping where we can.
The enthusiasm of youths!
Well, it's hard to argue with that. Okay, let me show you how it works. Ooh, here's an important one. Who wants to volunteer? All right. We need someone to escort children to pre-primary school down.
Wow.
There's not actually any danger, but the parents fret, and that attracts Grim. Perfect.
Of course John gets it.
Jim? Close enough, I guess. Wow, my first huntsman mission.
Next, a magic saber is loose in the mantle sewers. We need 2 brave warriors to flush it out.
Hey, what? But why didn't I get a choice for that one?
Okay, the comedic stuff's growing on me now. Like, it feels way better.
Father, you
snake.
Have a visitor.
I told you I didn't want to be disturbed. Why did you let them in?
I didn't. He let himself in.
Oh no!
Image
What?
of you, this lad, Jock. Creepily so, I might add. He's definitely inherited your affect.
Arthur. Whitley, leave us. And shut the door.
He knows him.
I said shut the door.
Well, he would do, but...
You're supposed to be dead.
That is what I wanted people to think, you're right. However, I've heard things about you too, Jacques. Namely, that you have an ironwood problem.
That bastard is costing me more money every day with this embargo. I'd lay off every employee in Mantle if I wasn't trying to get their damn votes for this council seat.
What if I said you could have your cake and eat it too?
Shit. Snake. They're leaving all those bits and with like Tyrion, Watts, right till the end of the episodes now, I've noticed. Which is cool, but like, wasn't it like volume 4 or whatever they like started with that stuff? I still think you're an asshole. Still think you're gonna be the bad guy. I love the concept art for this stuff. Wasn't his office like different in season 4? Season 5? Yes, interesting. So, okay, so at the start there we saw a Faunus, if I'm saying that right. Faunus, and we saw I think he wasn't a Faunus, he was a human, but he had some tattoos and stuff on. They were spying on the whole Amity thing, so that's the rebel group, that's their recon, or reconnaissance guys, I'm guessing. They look both pretty cool, I will admit. Then we moved into the whole team thing. That got me. Like, surely if you're working as a team, like even Crow and Summer and Raven and Ty, they were pretty tight-knit, but these guys are just calling it a job? Really? I mean, I guess that's Atlas attitude more. They're doing it for the money and stuff like that. But like, surely you would grow on each other. But if that's the case, if they're only a well-oiled machine, that oiled machine could easily fall apart, surely. Especially when they obviously don't like Wolf Dude. Was it like Marlo or something? Milo? I don't know. But yeah, so that's a bit which could lead into the whole they joined the other side and Watts gets what he wants. So yeah, that could be an issue. And was very strange, especially with how they interact with one another. Actually, I take that back. The only one that acts normal is Wolf Dude. So, because the rest of them act like professionals and he doesn't, which is interesting. So, I'm a little bit concerned there. Yeah, then we had the whole murder the main people that are speaking out against Ironwood. Obviously, well, we don't know how the timeline thing's working at the moment. We don't know if the meeting with Jacques was before or after he landed at the site. I'm presuming it was afterwards because he was pretty pissed and stuff, so... Or I think it was. I don't know. I'll probably have to go and rewatch that stuff, but it seemed like it was after. But it seems like Tyrion and Watts have been working on taking out the leaders and framing Ironwood before they even had a word with Jacques. So that's interesting and a little bit worrying. Obviously, we know how this is going to go. Jacques going to get in charge or whatever and going to mess up all of Ironwood's plans. So that's interesting. But I didn't realise they were the leaders that were speaking out against him, which means at some point they're going to want to go against that woman that seems like the rebel leader, the, what was it, like Robin or something? It's obviously based off of Robin Hood. But yeah, that's a little bit interesting to see things to come. Obviously, we're getting more and more of the rebels and stuff and what's going to happen, so that's going to be interesting to see in a few episodes' time. Yeah, and then we had the Jacques scene, which... I love the fact that they've kept the colours, but still contrasted them. So, like, Jacques obviously got his whole white suit, then he has the red thing, like Weiss had her, like, white and red outfit and stuff at the beginning. What was it? Right. However, her white is different to his white, and I may be overthinking this, but, like, it seems more like she has her own feel now, rather than the Schnee, like, feel that it was before. So I really like that design. I haven't looked at the designs properly like before, but I think it looks good. And the fact that, of course, he was pissed, and of course he's a manipulative asshole, so he's gonna try and get what he can out of that. But I'm glad that Team Rwby were there for her and everything, so... because I have a feeling that Weiss is gonna have something to do with his downfall at the end of it all. Then, the best part, the whole, they've become huntsmen! I was always wondering how that would work out, but I'm so glad that they finally got their licenses. So, yeah, that was a really good moment. Even though they had one table in the corner with cake on it. Like, the cutting the cake was brilliant. But a table, literally one single table in the corner next to the hallway. Not even in the middle. But, yeah, nitpicky, very nitpicky. And then, of course, we had the talk about Summer. Now, for as long as we've known, Summer's been dead. However, did they ever find her body? I can't remember. Like, from what they were talking about, she just went missing. So she could still be alive. Rwby could ask Jin. Now, I've heard people talk about this before. I thought, they won't do that. She'll be dead. We'll never see her again, blah-de-blah-de-blah. And Rwby won't waste the question being, where is my mother? or something like that, but I don't know if that's going to be a thing now. Maybe? It's interesting, and I'm liking that they keep bringing up Summer since last season. They showed her at the end of the season, now they're talking about her on episode 4. So I have a feeling that somewhere in the future, things are going to happen. And the fact that Ruby's semblance is different, I don't know whether that's going to link in, but it seems... maybe, we can hope, but I don't know. It's interesting to see the different directions that this has taken, because I feel like there's a lot more going on behind the scenes now than there seemed to have been. Like, they keep bringing up more mystery rather than just going linear path down. So I'm liking this season so far. Like, this is probably one of my favourite seasons in a long time. So I wasn't a big fan of season 6. It seemed... or volume 6 even, it seemed slow and like a bit all over the place. That it was very expedition heavy, which I liked, but I don't know, it wasn't my favourite season like it was everybody, or a lot of people's. Season 4 was a bit the same sort of thing. Season 5 I enjoyed, but it did feel like an extension of Season 4. Season 4 and 5 seemed like they were an extension. And then Season 6 sort of felt like its own standalone, I guess, which then it's connected to this. So, I don't know. I like the Rwby arcs, but I'm ranting on now. I need to get on with this. And yes, then we had the Watts talk. So, no, that's going to be an interesting development. I don't know how that's going to go, because if Tyrion's killing the rebel groups, which he obviously is, then is the rebel group's going to be against them? Because in the intro it looked like the woman was fighting both Crow and Tyrion, but I don't know. She could have been fighting with Crow, but if she's against Ironwood, why would she be fighting with Crow? So I don't know. This is going to be interesting. I'm probably overthinking a lot of this. This is just me theorizing stuff, so we will see what happens in future videos. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up down below. And remember, subscribe if you're new, and to comment your comments down below too. And yeah, so this has been Rwby Volume 7 Chapter 4. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have really enjoyed this episode, so I look forward to seeing what other people think about it. But yeah, so anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next week.